Okay. Here we are back in Divinity Original Sin. Hadn't exactly intended on this to happen, but it did, and I didn't want anyone to miss this part. I was just trying to get a couple of very minor things out of the way. Lo and behold, it actually did this to me. Yes. And I leveled up. Or did I? Oh, I got an ability point. I don't know what I want. Also got a talent point. Upgrade those skills, apparently. Oh. Okay, so... now I get to put the points. Could have swore I had 2 more points. Oh, that takes both points. Why does that take both points? Okay. Okay. Sorry that took so long. As you can see, we are in quite the strange place. We were teleported here. What happened was, I don't know if you would remember much from the first 2 videos. We were there in town, Sicile, to investigate the murder of Councillor Jake, who was murdered there in Sicile. I had to talk to this very grumpy man who's the man in charge of the Legionnaires in town, to get his permission to look at the crime scene of the murder. Well, after doing that, I decided to go on over to the crime scene and check it out. No sooner did I walk in the damn door, there was a couple of flashes of light, and we were teleported here. So, we are here now.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
Zigzags.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious!
Who are you and how did you get here?
Oh, yes. Proper introductions. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
It does seem pretty easy because I got here without even trying.
How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Why is this place, as you say, shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have.
Okay.
Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
How can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
It might be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Yes, I suppose so. There's a big fucking dragon.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't it? What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. The portal. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, alight! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence. Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
Okay.
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Okay. You believe we are somehow connected to this place?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
What lies beyond this portal?
Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain. After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side. You first, but don't dilly-dally.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
Okay, well, Jesus.
Yes, just as I hoped. There he is. There he is.
Homestead Hall.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane? A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so? Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source Hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say. But I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are. Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. A secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes, though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these, indeed you must.
Why,
without these,
that shall never cease.
Okay.
What is it?
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivalon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stone, no matter how it...
Okay.
Source Hunter, do tell.
Okay. Well. Fuck. This is going to be a short video, but I am fading fast, falling asleep very much so. that's going to be it for this episode. As I said, I hadn't really intended even in doing this, but I didn't want to miss this part. So, yes. We're going to call it a night for the Funhouse. And I'm going to go to sleep. So, thank you all for watching. Do remember to close the door and lock it on the way out. It's time to leave the Funhouse. So thank you for watching. Join us next time for more of Divinity Original Sin. And we will see you next time for that. So thank you and good night.